All right, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 3. Second Corinthians chapter 3, verse 12. It says, seeing then that we have such hope, we use great plainness of speech, and not as Moses, which put a veil over his face, that the children of Israel could not stand fast and look to the end of that which is abolished, but their minds were blinded. For unto this day remaineth the same veil untaken away in the reading of the Old Testament, which veil is done away in Yahushua. Right. So these people's minds are blinded, just like how they were in the ancient world, because of such thing as reincarnation. Jake in the ancient world has come back in the reincarnation as them same people that came up against Moses back then, man. But their minds were blinded for until it says, but their minds were blinded for until this day remained the same veil untaken away in the reading of the Old Testament, which veil is done away in Yahushua. They would have to come back to Yahushua to get that veil taken away. But even unto this day, when Moses is read, the veil is upon their heart, which is their mind. Nevertheless, when it shall turn to the Lord, the veil shall be taken away. Now the Lord is that Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. Right. But we all, with open face, beholding as in a glass the glory of the Lord, are changed into the same image from glory to glory, even as by the Spirit of the Lord. Right. So the point was that same veil is over the people's minds now today, as it was in the ancient world. And the only way they're going to get that veil taken off is by coming to Yahushua. Same thing was back then, man. Moses received the law, statutes, commandments that Israel was supposed to follow. They disobeyed, and that led to them being destroyed. Jacob, same foot. Now today, same people. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 1. Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments, which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may live, and go in and possess the land which the Lord Yahweh your God, which the Lord Yahweh, God of your fathers, giveth you. You shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall you diminish aught from it. Right? Don't add to the Bible. Meaning make up what you think the word says. Neither shall you diminish aught from it. Don't take away from the word. Examples. Only Israel can be saved. That's sound doctrine. Jacob saying that all people can be saved. That's adding to the word. The Israelis are the true biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks of, whom the Lord is dealing with. That's adding to the word and taken away. Because the true biblical Israelites are who? The so-called blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, man. They omitted us out of the text and implemented themselves as the righteous. And this goes back to the curse that was put upon, or the blessings that were given to Jacob and Esau. Esau was so mad that Jacob got the blessing that ever since the beginning, he's been waiting to get payback. And he got payback on this side by declaring himself the righteous holy people. Because ultimately Esau, being the eldest, was supposed to be the king in the kingdom of heaven. And Jacob was going to serve Esau and the king in the kingdom of heaven. And Esau was to receive that blessing. But it was reversed. The Lord gave it to Jacob. Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. So we get the blessings. You know? This is back at Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 1. Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments, which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may live and go in and possess the land which the Lord Yahweh your God, I keep saying that, which the Lord Yahweh, God of your fathers, giveth you. You shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall you diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord Yahweh your God, which I command you. Your eyes have seen what the Lord Yahweh did because of Baal Peor. For all the men that followed Baal Peor, the Lord Yahweh thy God hath destroyed them from among you. See? This happened during the time of Moses. Baal Peor is just Satan. That's just another word of saying the devil. When you come up under the philosophies that are contrary to the gospel, you are worshiping Satan. Verse 4. But ye that did cleave unto the Lord Yahweh your God are alive, every one of you, this day. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord Yahweh my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither you go to possess it. And we was going into the land of Israel during that time. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. That's how the nations are supposed to view us. But they view us as what? Niggas, spicks, wetbacks. I think another way for the Native Americans is tontos or something like that. All these derogatory words that they view us as immigrants. It says, this is verse 6 again, keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. And Jacob are not wise nor understanding people. They're killing each other over colors, clothes, shoes, food, women, anything. Jacob can kill you over looking at them wrong. Jake could kill you for living on a block that they don't live on. You stay on 63rd. We live on 64th, so we naturally enemies. And they just start killing each other. And they glorify that shit. Verse 7. For a nation is there so great, who hath the Most High so nigh unto them, as the Lord Yahweh our God is in all things that we call upon him for. We're supposed to be looked at as a great nation. What nation is there so great that hath statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day? Only take heed to thyself, and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thine eyes have seen. Right, and Jacob and them stopped being diligent. And back to that part where the nations are supposed to look at us as great people. The nations don't have no respect for us. They even came together to keep us down to the point where they want us totally eradicated. It says, verse 9, only take heed to thyself and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thine eyes have seen. Right, and we got to see the miracles back in the ancient world. Unless they depart from thy heart, which is thy mind, all the days of thy life, but teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons. You're supposed to pass this word down from generation to generation. Especially the day that thou stoodest before the Lord thy God in Horeb, when the Lord said unto me, gather me the people together, and I will make them hear my words, that they may learn to fear me all the days that they shall live upon the earth, and that they may teach their children. And they came near and stood under the mountain, and the mountain burned with fire, it says the midst of heaven with darkness, clouds, and thick darkness. And that mountain was a chariot. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 9. It says, "Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. For the Lord Yahweh hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and have closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers and seers hath he covered." Right, so the Lord has blinded the mind of those who he don't want. Let me start from the top again. Salakia. This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 9. Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. Right, Jake has taken on the philosophies of this world. The LGBT community is a philosophy of this world. Witchcrafts, a philosophy of this world. Wanting to be a rapper, singer, actress, all of them worship the devil. Join a fraternity, call yourself African American, Latin American, Native American, thinking that America's gonna always be here. Wanting America to always be here. Believing that the MOTB is not the RFID chip is not the MOTB. Believing all nations can be saved. Believing that the Most High is a woman. That Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, came for everybody. Those are doctrines that Israel are drunk with. Verse 10. For the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and hath closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers hath he covered. And the vision, which is the prophecies, of all has become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he said, I cannot, for it is sealed. That book that was delivered was the Bible. A man that is learned is a man that has been to college. Let's say, for instance, theologian school, where they teach you the Bible. But they don't get the true understanding and the breakdowns because they are not the servants or the prophets of the Lord. So technically, your pastors cannot break these scriptures down. Your evangelists cannot break these scriptures down. You women ain't supposed to be calling yourselves none of the above. And calling yourselves teaching the gospel. Verse 12, and the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. For he said, I am not learned. A not learned person is a person who hasn't went to college. Just a regular old Joe Smo. Regular old person walking up and down the streets, man. Is a person who has not learned, who didn't go to college. Wherefore, the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth, saying they believe the Lord, they pray, they fast, they go to church, and with their lips do honor me, they have removed their heart, which is their mind, far from me. And the fear, and their fear toward me is taught by the precepts of men. Right, man. So Jacob being taught how to fear the Lord by false prophets who don't understand the book, because they were blind. They are part of the learned, but don't know the understanding of the gospel. This is Romans chapter 10, verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire, or mind's desire in prayer to the Most High for Israel, is that they might be saved. Right? That's our take on Israel, that all of them can be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High. Right, they get up, they pray, they got scriptures on they got plenty Bibles. They at church. They keep the Lord, well, they don't keep the Lord's name in their mouth, but they keep what they think is the Lord's name in their mouth. All of Israel does that. I believe in God. They don't do certain things because they believe in that it will offend the Most High. A lot of guys only got one woman because they think that's the way of the Most High, and they stay faithful to that one woman because they think that they they're truly serving the Lord, man. Verse 10, for I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. But they don't have the real truth. They don't have the true understanding of the gospel. You're going to have multiple women. You're not supposed to be at church. The Lord's name is Yahweh, who represents God, and Yahweh Shai, who represents so-called Jesus Christ. The prophets are black, the angels are black, or men of color. You know? Not Edomites, so-called white people. They have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. They don't have the true understanding of what this scripture entails. Verse 3, for they being ignorant of God's righteousness and go about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High. See, they established their own righteousness, but have not submitted themselves unto the truth. That's why the scriptures say that there's a small sanctuary. There is an elect, a chosen, out of all the nation of Israel. Israel is as the sand of the sea. But the Lord is not saving all of Israel from over here in America, one. He's only saving 1/3 from America. Two, from around the world. A lot of our people are dying. and are going to die. That's Satan. Satan got mad at that. He didn't even get nowhere. But like I was saying, a lot of our people are dying and are going to die over there in the Middle East. And those of our people that don't want to serve Yahweh Shem Shai, when he returns, are going to die. Romans 10:3. For they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness, and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High. That's the reason why they're going to die, man. Because they haven't submitted themselves unto Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Chapter 9, verse 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. Which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Right, that don't believe that the times that we're living in are going to affect them. They basically don't believe in the word. Those are sinners according to the Bible because the law is ultimately not done away with. As the pastors will have you believe. This Romans chapter 7 verse 1. Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, how that the law have dominion over a man as long as he liveth. Right, the law have rule over a man as long as he liveth. Control over a man as long as you live. Deuteronomy said, what I was just reading, that you're supposed to teach your sons. Your sons are supposed to pass it down for generations so that you will have it for the day. It's back. But everybody don't seem to want to take heed and adhere to it. But that's because the Lord only wants an elect, man. The Lord is not dealing with the whole nation. Isaiah 42:1. Behold, my servant, whom I uphold, mine elect, mine chosen, in whom my soul delighteth. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. Right, man? So this is all about the elect. First Peter 5:13. The church that is at Babylon Oh, 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 oh. I see what he did. First Peter chapter 1, verse 1. Peter, an apostle of Yahushua, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia, elect, meaning chosen, according to the foreknowledge of the Most High, because the Lord always knew who his elect was. Through sanctification, they were set separate of the Spirit unto obedience and sprinkling of the